What's up, guys? This is here, and today I'm bringing you my top 5 characters from Final Fantasy that I'd like to see in Kingdom Hearts 3. And quick note, most of these characters, actually all these characters are protagonists, so no villains are going to be in this list, but if you have any villains in mind, leave it in the comments below. Anyways, guys, let's get started. One character I'd like to see possibly pop up in Kingdom Hearts 3 is Van from Final Fantasy 12. Now, this character, I don't know, I don't want him to be like a main protagonist that fights along with you, but one of those characters that ends up on Destiny Islands, you know, kind of like with Waka, Tidus, that type of character, you know. Maybe we go back to Destiny Islands and we see him there. Kind of makes sense. He's kind of, he seems like that type of guy that could fit in with that world. And I believe his character is all about the wind and stuff, so he could definitely have some relation with Sora there. But like I said, guys, I'm not a big expert on Final Fantasy characters, but I feel like, you know, he can fit in with this world easily on Destiny Islands. Who knows? Maybe he could be a character that you can fight alongside. Depends on how Square Enix matches it. But what do you guys think? Van or no Van? This next character is a popular one, Lightning from Final Fantasy 13. Originally there were rumors going around she was going to be in drop distance, but that was a lie. Honestly, I would like to see her as a, you know, as she is now, grown up, tall, lean, you know, kicking ass, all that stuff. Because she would be, I think she'd be a worthy ally, probably in the Olympus Coliseum. Somewhere, maybe Olympus Coliseum, Hall of Bastion, somewhere around there. She can be an excellent buyer to Sora. I can see like Sora and Lightning probably having some interesting communication going on. But hey, I don't know. It can go down either way. I'd love to see her in this Kingdom Hearts game. She's so popular now. I mean, she already got 3 games. Why not? Why not add it to the mix? I could definitely see it working. What do you guys think? Lightning? I can definitely see it. Or maybe like have a Lightning and Cloud tag team, kind of like with Leon and Cloud. That'd be so amazing. Imagine the chemistry. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Next up, Vincent Valentine from Final Fantasy VII. I know this Kingdom Hearts has been stacked with Final Fantasy VII characters, but this is definitely the one I would love to see the most. I feel like this character is one of those characters that could be one of Hades' henchmen that is under control. You know how Hades is always manipulating the Final Fantasy characters. But I definitely see Vincent Valentine as one of them. And looking at me, so devilish looking. Oh my gosh. Have you ever played the game that was starred by him? I know that game wasn't that good, but I kind of enjoyed it as a kid. But he's just so demon-like and mysterious. You know, his backstory is interesting. Definitely has that feel of darkness in him. Feel of sense of loss, hopelessness. But yet, there's still something else inside him. And I love how he uses a gun. I would love to see more gun action in Kingdom Hearts, so why not Vincent Valentine? So let me know what you guys think. He looks so badass, and hey, you know, imagine what he would look like in Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh, he'd be amazing. But let me know what you guys think about Vincent Valentine. Next up, Zac Fair. Okay. I know I said I didn't want any more Final Fantasy. Well, this is another Final Fantasy 7 character, but I want him to return in Kingdom Hearts 3. It makes sense. I mean, imagine the reunion with Aqua, Aerith, Ventus, all those guys, and seeing him become a hero. Just because he died in Crisis Core and all that doesn't mean he can't come back in Kingdom Hearts. I mean, Aerith is still around, so why can't Zac Fair be around as well? That's just my opinion on that. And it just makes sense to me. I would love to see him return. Imagine the connection that he would have with Cloud and possibly Sora and all these other Final Fantasy characters. I'd love to see it happen. Do you guys think it's happening, or has it been hinted that Zac might have been already is dead actually? But I don't believe that. I think he should return. What do you guys think? I really do like Zac as a character. I wish I could play the Crisis Core game. I have seen walkthroughs of it, but haven't got my hands on it yet. Maybe I don't know if I'm ever gonna get it, but Zac's definitely a great character. You know, he was an interesting boss. Birth by Sleep. I mean, imagine his reunion with Terra. All those characters from Birth by Sleep. I really want that to happen in Kingdom Hearts 3. The reunion. Maybe him coming back to Olympus Coliseum as a true hero. I mean, imagine him fighting him now when he's a true hero as Sora. You know, that'd be awesome. Hopefully that does happen. I know some of y'all are gonna say, "Oh, he's dead. He can't come back." Well, we don't know. It's Kingdom Hearts. Anything can happen, right? And the last character I'd like to see appear in Kingdom Hearts 3, Noctis. Well, last Final Fantasy character anyway. You know, like I said, he was in my Secret Boss top 5. Like I said, I really want this character to appear in Kingdom Hearts 3, especially a Secret Boss, so I can beat the crap out of him for him delaying Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm tired of it. Or him as a ally or as one of Hades' pawns, whatever works. I just want him to appear in Kingdom Hearts 3 in some shape or form. Because he's like the opposite of Sora, like Chuetsu Nomura said. Because, you know, he has that darkness to him. He's always, I don't know, he's just that opposite of Sora, and that really I like that connection that he says. And then he just seems like a really cool guy, even though we barely know anything about him because Final Fantasy 15 hasn't come out yet. I just feel like this character would be an interesting take on for Kingdom Hearts 3. Man, his fighting ability would work so well with Kingdom Hearts 3 with his movements and tactics and whatnot. I can just see it working in Kingdom Hearts 3, and he just seems like an all-around badass. So why not have Noctis in Kingdom Hearts 3? So that's my last character, guys. Let me know what you guys think about it. And that's it. And that's my list, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment about what characters you want to see, what Final Fantasy characters you want to see in Kingdom Hearts. Would you like to see some villain characters like Garland or something like that? Golbez? Or would you just like to see more protagonists? Maybe Warrior of the Lights or Cecil, something like that. Leave a comment below. And like and subscribe for more content from me. And guys, I'm not a Final Fantasy expert, so don't criticize me too harshly. I'm DMLX. I'll see you in the future.